It had been 6 weeks since Amy's kidnapping, and she finally got to come back to work. She was still limping just a bit, but by the time her wedding rolled around, she would be fine. She had gotten to give up her crutches a couple of days before. "Amy, can you work on this for me? Things have been backing up around here." Gooderman stopped by Amy's desk and handed her a 4-inch file folder. Her jaw dropped as she looked up and gave a fake smile. She opened the folder to find a ream of blank paper. "Ha ha," she pretended to laugh. Jim laughed and picked up the paper. "You're so easy." He went to sit down at his desk, but when he rolled his chair backward, the wheels fell off. He looked at Amy, who was trying very hard not to laugh. "Ha ha," he returned. Goff looked out of his office. Everyone was suddenly serious and quietly working until Sam and Ranson came back from lunch. Sensing the tension, their normal voices went to a stage of whisper. "I'm telling you, Hilliard, if you don't ask her, I'm going to set you up." "Come on, Sam, I'm not ready for something like this." "You're past ready, Ranson." Sam stopped at his desk. "With all your family issues, you need someone to have fun with. You guys get along great." "With my family issues, I don't want to drag anyone else into it. As it is, I'm flying to PA at least once a month to see Mom at the nursing home. I talk to Dad and get stuff shipped to him over the internet, and I'm talking to his cardiologist at least every 2 weeks. Adam and Miranda seem to be in better shape now that she can be at home a bit more, but Bert and Kelly are still dealing with her folks, which filters down, and I don't even want to talk about Mark." "He's not doing so good, huh?" "Did you miss the part where I said I didn't want to talk about him?" Ranson said sarcastically. He sighed, then chuckled. "He's a mess. He's in regional jail now. They're trying to clean him up, but it won't work. He doesn't want to get clean. He refuses to grow up." "No offense, Ranson, but what happened between the time you were born and Mark?" "You have to remember that Gary died the year Mark was born. I stood as far away as I could, but the others were babied, especially Mark." "Oh, I see," Sam nodded. "Yep, I blame my parents completely for Mark, but it would only break Dad's heart to state the obvious." "So you don't think she could handle hearing about all this, and as you would say, wouldn't want to be dragged into it?" Sam asked. "I wouldn't want her subject to it, no. She doesn't deserve problems, and not so loud, would you?" "Sorry," Sam smiled sheepishly. "It's really not a secret, though. Remember what you told Amy and me?" "Yeah." Ranson had to smile. He guessed it had to be pretty obvious to everyone that he and Gwen had been spending more time than usual together in the last few weeks, and not only because they had been working together on the counterfeiting case. It was almost like they tried to find something as an excuse to talk. Ranson hadn't stopped praying about it, but it seemed like when he did, it was like the Lord put a wall up, almost like he was saying he had answered Ranson's prayer, and he was offended because Ranson wouldn't take his answer. Jim walked by. "I think there's a lot of office romances going on. Just saying." "Jealous." Sam threw a paperclip at him. "Yeah, you're right. My old lady and me been together way too long. We've forgotten what it was like." He wiggled his eyebrows and put his hand to his forehead. "Oh, got a cramp."